News. Donald Trump's announcement, "We are in contact with Afghanistan, Bagram Air Base must be taken back." Introduction. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has made a significant statement, declaring that he is in direct contact with Afghanistan and that regaining control of Bagram Air Base has become inevitable. His remarks have sparked debate not only in Afghanistan but across the region. Analysts believe this announcement is crucial in the context of U.S. election politics, rising terrorism concerns, and the growing influence of China and Russia. Trump's statement. According to American media, Trump said during an election rally, "The sacrifices we made in Afghanistan cannot go to waste. Bagram Air Base is strategically vital for America. We are in contact with Afghanistan to take this base back." This statement shocked political analysts worldwide. Since the Taliban takeover in 2021, the U.S. vacated all its military installations. Now, the question is America planning a return to Afghanistan? Importance of Bagram Air Base. Bagram Air Base, located around 40 kilometers from Kabul, was the largest U.S. military base in Afghanistan. It played a central role in America's war on terror. From here, operations against the Taliban and al-Qaeda were conducted, while surveillance extended to Pakistan and Iran's borders. After 2001, the base became a hub for NATO forces. However, in August 2021, the U.S. suddenly evacuated the airbase, leaving it to the Taliban. Trump's renewed focus on it indicates Washington's intent to re-establish its foothold in Afghanistan. Afghanistan's response. The Taliban government has not issued an official reaction. However, sources close to the Taliban stated, Afghanistan will never allow foreign forces to re-establish military bases on its soil. For the Taliban, this is a major challenge, balancing the need for international recognition with the risk of losing domestic trust if they appear to bow under U.S. pressure. Pakistan's role. For Pakistan, this situation is extremely sensitive. If the U.S. attempts to reclaim Bagram Air Base, the balance of power in the region could shift. On one side, Washington may pressure Islamabad to support the plan. On the other, the Taliban will expect Pakistan to stand with them against U.S. influence. Pakistani foreign policy experts describe this as a double-edged sword for Islamabad. China and Russia's concerns. Both China and Russia strongly oppose any U.S. comeback in the region. China, which is investing heavily in Afghanistan's mineral resources, does not want American control restored. Russia, aiming to strengthen its grip over Central Asian states, sees U.S. presence as a direct challenge. U.S. election politics and Trump. Trump's statement is tied not only to Afghanistan but also to American electoral politics. Many Americans believe the Biden administration's rushed withdrawal from Afghanistan damaged the U.S.'s global image. Trump is capitalizing on this perception, promising his supporters that if re-elected, he will restore America's military power and prestige. Potential impact on the region. If the U.S. truly attempts to retake Bagram Air Base, several consequences could follow. Instability in Afghanistan. A direct confrontation between the Taliban and the U.S. could erupt. Rise in terrorism. Groups like ISIS might exploit the chaos. Pressure on Pakistan. Islamabad would struggle to balance relations between Washington and Kabul. Harder Chinese and Russian policies. Both countries would stiffen their stance against U.S. involvement. Analysts' opinions. Experts warn that dismissing Trump's statement as mere campaign rhetoric would be premature. The U.S. defense establishment may also be weighing options to rebuild influence in Afghanistan, as shifting dynamics in the Middle East and Central Asia continue to challenge Washington. Public reaction. Afghan citizens, weary of war, fear a return to violence. One Afghan resident said, "We lived through 20 years of war. Now we only want peace. If America comes back, bloodshed will follow." In Pakistan, public opinion is divided. Some believe American presence could restore order, while others see it as the beginning of yet another war. Conclusion. Donald Trump's declaration, "We are in contact with Afghanistan, and Bagram Air Base must be taken back," is more than just a political slogan. It signals the possibility of renewed confrontation in the region. The coming months will reveal whether this is only electoral rhetoric or a serious U.S. plan to re-establish military presence.